Volvo D13 here, common rail engine. So this customer is experiencing a misfire, probably not always noticeable. At least we didn't notice it all the time. It's probably more noticeable when it's cold, not when it's hot. You guys can hear this, but the engine's slightly stumbling sometimes, not all the time, especially if we hit the accelerator pedal. This can be a very challenging diagnosis if you don't have maybe some of the right proper testing equipment. But if this problem is happening for you all the time and it's currently active and it's repeatable, it's pretty easy to find out. You could eliminate this really quickly. But what happens when you cannot find it? In that case, we turn to other special tooling that we have using something called a scope and motor tester. In a sense, what we were able to do was run this engine through various RPM ranges. And what we found that initially the ECM was complaining about cylinder 1 being at the maximum limit for offset. Basically, it's saying that the computer is adjusting or compensating this injector to the maximum limit that it already can, and it can no longer adjust anymore. And something similar to the 6-cylinder, saying that it's adjusting it to the most minimum limit. But as we can see here with some additional diagnostics, we found that not only injector number 1 is probably at fault, but also injector number 3. As shown by these performance lines of each individual cylinder, they're all different colors here, but we can see here the green and the red performing worse than all the other cylinders. So in this situation, we can also look at the cylinder balance test. We'll probably include that later in the video, but we can see that sometimes those kind of tests can be a little bit confusing and hard to just go off of alone. As far as compression, we believe that just doing a regular cranking compression, this engine was mechanically okay. But there is something going on with injectors. We just wanted to show you guys that there could be always something more than what you might initially think.